Hi, I'm going to show you how to put on this Rain X water repellent. So I went down to my local hardware auto store and I found this, and it's supposed to pick up or let the water just bead off. So we're going to see how it works. So the first step is you got to clean your glass. As you can probably tell, my windshield's still pretty dirty. You got to clean that first. Now the first thing you want to do is you're going to open up your wipers so that you can access the whole windshield. And if you need a safety tip, make sure you always check around your car before you drive off or you back up. Otherwise you might lose the head to your glass cleaner like I did. So first thing we're going to do is put some glass solution on this towel. And we're going to just clean the glass. Flip to another side. Just do this here. Jump on the other side. I picked up a lot of dirt on that pass, so I definitely don't want to use that side again. So I'm going to fold my towel to get to a clean side. And if you're doing this after you just washed your car like I am, you can either wash your windshield with your car soap or your rinseless wash as I just explained, or you can just use your glass cleaner. Either way is fine. It's best to probably do both though to make sure you get clean, clear results. Once you got that, now you have to dry it. Then you've got to get your drying towel. And I prefer the waffle weave towels for glass. They seem to do better for me. Just want to go up, down, side to side motions to absorb all your glass cleaning solution. So I've got the product here in a new microfiber towel. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn the on switch. And I'm going to spray this directly onto the towel. Give it a few squirts. And you can already tell immediately that this isn't a glass cleaner. It has a different effect. So we're going to just make sure we cover everything. So I like to go up, down, and side to side pattern to ensure we have full coverage. Jump on the other side. There we go. Up and down. Let's make sure we get this up here at the top. It looks like I had some overspray on the windshield, so we gotta wipe those down because we don't want droplets drying. Now we're gonna let it sit for a minute or two. So we let it sit for about a minute. You're supposed to let it sit until you see a small haze appear. I'm not really seeing one, but we're gonna go over it anyways just to remove anything that's not supposed to be there anymore. So I can tell this looks a lot better. It looks a lot more clear and clean than it did even after I cleaned it. And so this added protection from the rain and dirt is gonna be great. Now I can see this spot up here, some high spots, so looks like we may have missed some spots cleaning, but that's okay. Now we're gonna let it sit for another minute or two before we do our test to see what it does. So now we're gonna see how the product performs. I'm hoping for some crazy results, although the bottle was like $8, so if not, I can't be too disappointed. Now I realized after I finished that I should have done only half the windshield, so I'll have to do that to my car after to show you guys the treated versus untreated sides. So I'm just gonna climb in and pour this water bottle over, and we'll see if there's any difference or not. So that's not too bad. You can see it's kind of sheeting the water off as quick as possible. Obviously it's not perfect, there's still going to be droplets, but that's why you have your windshield wipers. So I'll have to do this on my car to show you guys the 50-50 comparison. One last tip before we finish: it's important when you clean your windshield to also clean your windshield wipers, because if not, the first time you turn those on, it's just going to spray all the dirt and mud in your windshield wipers and spread that all over the windshield. So make sure you clean those too if you want a clean windshield. So we just finished putting on the Rain-X glass water repellent. We're going to see which side it is. Let's see if it works enough for you to guess. So we're going to take the strip off. I'm going to pour some water down the center if I can keep my balance. So that's pretty good. It's not too bad. This beaded and the water sheeted a lot better. And so, you know, for $9, I would definitely recommend this. It's really easy. As you saw earlier how we applied it, we just sprayed it, we let it haze, we wiped it off, and that's it. So we're gonna leave this car, this is my brother's car, we're gonna leave this side well so he can drive, and so whoever he drives with can.